try to put this one away early.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively.
Season nearly complete. Take a look at Utah. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed. Here is Anderson following the bucket by the Spurs. Out to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Last game for the Spurs, they pick up the W against New Orleans.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
And here come the Spurs against San Antonio with the fast break.
The lead continues to increase. They are just playing flawless basketball at both ends.
Greg, I can't identify an area where this team has underperformed. I mean, they've been 5-star in every category.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Bucks have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight. 3 of 7. Free throw, good, Anderson. So 1 for 2 that time with the strike.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And those can often come back to haunt you, Greg. They got to focus and really make the most of the chances. That's far too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense has to react quickly.
And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Now here's Paul. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's the pass to Harrison. And counting. 2 points with a chance for 1 more at the free throw line.
And they seem to have gotten something out of almost every possession. Their defense has been just as good, just a tremendous performance all the way around.
Yeah, and they're doing it in hostile territory, too. I mean, don't forget about that part of it, which makes it even more impressive.
Burke, he's checked in for Anderson. The Spurs shooting there. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertip. That's good.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And that's it for the first quarter in what's been a very lopsided game. It's San Antonio running away with this one.
Right now, offense as well as I've ever seen it play.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
For San Antonio, they've shot just one free throw early, 1 for 1 in the game.
Another fast break score for them, and they've really made the most of their transition game. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, and the differential there is what stands out for me. I mean, they've also denied those runouts defensively.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. 9 off turnovers. In fourth, the Spurs.
They're so
currently sit in the NBA statistically. 6th in second chance points. And in the steal shot to cap their run going into the break. They finished off that half on a roll.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. It's the Spurs running away with it. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Lesson, man, I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you, then do it for myself. I go 0 to 100.
Hey again, everybody. We've been watching a pretty lopsided game through the first half. That's for sure. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined again by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what did you see from them?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yakum, splakakataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave them far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
At the top, you know that if you wasn't
and that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
No way to soften that. Imagine Jordan dropping, Obi dropping, not to mention me dropping. Feel like we paid the refs off, man, we fixed the game. Me and Noel been at it before Twitter names. Yeah. Been on the move like the lease is up.
San Antonio shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Yeah.
Good on both.
Here, they've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
For San Antonio, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5.
Oh my gosh, that was amazing.
You drive me crazy. Number one, girl, you.
Rebounding teams for this last month. Number 5, the Spurs.
I like how this team has been coming up big.
3-point play, going to the line for 1.
It's pretty simple, guys. It's not complicated. The solution to ending this run will be to get back and actually be serious about playing some defense here.
Yeah, they're getting beat down the floor. And really, unless you're going to the glass, you have got to sprint back defensively.
Do you believe the job they're doing at the
creating havoc out there. 10 points in a row from fast breaks. Not a great trend for the D.
Yeah, and the transition defense has been non-existent. And they're getting exposed as a result. They've got to maintain better floor balance.
For one more.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
He's checked in for the Bucks. And the free throw, no good. 3.
And the fans already heading for the exit. Clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
Before the final buzzer, the fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Come on with it, with it. Come on with it, with it. Me and you.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's move on to our Jordan Player of the Game. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance.
I have to give a big nod to the impact he had to his defense. You know he could turn it up on D when he needs it, but tonight he turned it all over.
Wow. He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.